Hello everyone. In my script it says welcome to sunny Barcelona, but anyway, we're here to see this, the new Mercedes-Benz CLS. Think of it as a luxury saloon car that's trying to be a stylish coupe, not unlike the newly launched Audi A7 Sportback. Watch the video on that after this one. I did it. It's brilliant. Just so you know, some of the shots you'll see in this video were shot previous to today when the weather was slightly different. You probably won't notice, but full disclosure, you know. The CLS promises luxury motoring with lashings of technology, as did the Audi, with quite impressive results. So, what can Mercedes bring to this well-to-do party? Inside, you've got a very nice, very plush environment with lots of leather and mood lighting that changes to all colours of the rainbow. In the UK, the CLS will come with just one trim line called AMG line, which features a ton of standard equipment including 19-inch wheels, a 12.3-inch virtual instrument panel, a rear-view camera and heated leather seats. If you want even more swank, then several packages are available, such as Premium Plus and Comfort, which add luxuries like a more advanced infotainment system, like this one, a sunroof and a sexy Burmester sound system, as well as air suspension and even more leathery leather. Build quality is very good, although some of the materials lack that final edge of refinement that Audi can boast. But the seats are very comfortable and you get a detailed but easy to use infotainment system controlled by this dial and touchpad in the centre. This is the third generation of the CLS, and for the first time it can seat 5 rather than 4. Space in the back is reasonable, although taller occupants may find headroom is at a bit of a premium. The boot is a reasonable size too, although it lacks the practicality of the A7's hatchback boot lid. Now, one concern we had about the Audi A7 Sportback was the ride comfort on its optional air suspension. Luckily, the CLS is much better on its also optional air suspension, with a much waftier ride. However, we are going to have to wait to try the standard suspension. Handling? Well, such are the absolutely horrendous conditions here that it's sort of hard to tell. The roads are awful and we're on different wheels and different tyres than we'll get in the UK, but based on what I've experienced, it does feel pretty poised and confident, even though the roads are icy and slippery and just awful. There's also loads of self-driving technology, which has worked absolutely perfectly. The car will accelerate, brake and even steer for you on the motorway, and it'll even change speeds automatically when the speed limits change. There are 3 engines available at launch, 2 diesels, the 350D and the 400D, and a petrol called the 450. Later in the year, we'll see some smaller, more fuel-efficient engines arrive in the lineup as well. This is the 350D, which is likely to be the big seller. It's impressively perky to react. Following on in September will be the much more hardcore CLS 53 from Mercedes' tuning arm AMG. That will have a lot more power and much sportier handling. Thanks to the unseasonably horrible weather battering us from Russia, it's hard to give you a full assessment of the new CLS right now, but rest assured we will drive it in the UK when the weather improves. What I can tell you is that it's a well-made, well-appointed luxury car with lots of state-of-the-art technology that will quite happily waft along in really nasty conditions and keep you feeling pretty safe while it's doing it. The Audi A7 Sportback should be worried. Now, before you do anything else, check out our video review of the CLS's big rival, the Audi A7 Sportback, by clicking on the link. And for more information on the CLS, check out our in-depth written review at autotrader.co.uk. Also, like, subscribe, comment, you know, YouTube stuff. Right, it's cold. I'm going indoors.
Wow.